I just wanted to start off this episode by congratulating us.
Oh, wow.
Congratulating us.
No, you're
What
welcome.
happened? What did we do?
We didn't have time last time because we had a guest, and I don't want to,
Yeah.
toot our own horn in front of our guests.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
from the show.
From our show,
Right.
bro.
I'm like, well, what happened?
I know. We just keep moving on.
Yeah.
We move forward. We don't look back, but we're gonna look back at this time
Real quick.
real quick, because we need to give ourselves a pat on the back. We had our hot Tito Summer show
That was,
for Sydney Comedy Festival at Penrith at the Joan, and man, it turned out to be a good show.
Yeah.
It turned out I felt
way above
really
expectation.
good after that show.
Yeah.
Like, I could attest to most of us, or probably all of us. Like, I felt like the building of that show from the beginning of the week till that Thursday, I felt anxious as hell.
Yeah.
I felt like I didn't know what we were gonna do.
Even on rehearsal.
Even
rehearsal,
we
Tuesday.
didn't even rehearse, really.
Yeah, I felt like the rehearsal made me more anxious
Because it's like, wow, we really don't know what we're doing. Yeah.
because that's what that brings me back to when I was saying like structured versus unstructured.
Yeah. But I think when we tried to structure it, I remember when we were on the messages, we were like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. Because, we were talking about, I don't know, we were overthinking things.
Yeah.
And then when you were finally like, nah, fuck it. We've got a loose structure, but then let's just not plan it too much. And I agree. Every time for me personally, even if I plan things too much by the T, it doesn't ever
Yeah. I think you build your own expectations
too
right?
high.
And then you give
doing
yourself your own boundaries because you're
Yeah.
stuck to a structure. And I
Yeah.
felt like, because we originally had 10 minutes allocated for the intro and talking about the Filipino Pope in our show.
Yeah.
That was 10 minutes allocated, and then
We went like 15 or something, right?
15 on that, and then after that another 10 minutes on your wild thoughts. So
Yeah.
I felt like, because at that moment I felt like whatever we're talking about, it's hitting. They're laughing, they're
Just
reacting.
keep going with what's working,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Let's see it. Because our type of jokes is like, we're gonna keep throwing shit on the wall until you stop laughing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just
Bring
the
it
right
dry.
amount of time. Sometimes we go way too long. It was just right. I actually thought we didn't do enough until the end. It's like, was that an hour?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, we're already at the, when we got to karaoke, I'm like, holy shit, this is too early.
Yeah.
And then when I asked, I think it was Ken or...
I think we were a little bit over,
We were a
right?
bit over, man. Yeah, it was good. It was really good timing. It just flew. It really
when
flew
we went
by.
when we left on our first two segments,
Yeah.
Ken was like, yo, while Don was doing his stand-up set, Ken was like, yo, that was 25 minutes already. He's like, you sure you got enough for it? And I was like, bro, we're going to have to figure out a way to cut down
Down the other way.
the other segments where we guess if they're the FCS segment and figure that out. But everything felt like we didn't cut down anything.
Nah, it felt
We
really
didn't-
good, man.
we didn't,
Really cool.
We didn't lose any momentum. And Eric, come here. You came to the show.
Hey, Eric, come for an interview.
Eric from Common House Studios. Give him a round of applause. Oh, that's the music. Don't worry. Listen to it.
We're gonna interview a viewer of our show.
So you came to the Hot Tito Summer show.
Say something.
Yeah. Tell us your review of the show while we're looking at you.
Oh,
But you were there. You were there from start to finish. You're like,
I was running filler time, so I was about 10 minutes late. But man, that place was packed.
hey, it felt packed.
Yeah.
Like, I was getting nervous because there's a monitor at the back where you can see the seats and people going in, and then me and the guys were just looking at that monitor, and we were getting nervous as hell. I was like, whoa, it's like 8:15 where it's supposed to be started, and it's half filled.
It's filler time.
Yeah, and then we realized, like, you know what, people are coming late. You came late, and then we waited another 5 minutes, and then we just like, all right, fuck it, let's just go in. And yeah, man, what you thought of the show? Was it a good experience for you, like for us?
That was a solid laugh.
Yeah.
I think you guys killed it for the comedy festival, especially out in Penrith.
Hey.
Shout out Penrith.
Hey, shout out to them, man.
But that was pretty wholesome. I've seen some fillers that I'd never seen before, but once we left, everyone was they could see who's in the room. It happened probably 4 times when they were like, "Yo, I know you from somewhere. I don't know where it is though." And they're like, yeah, what school did you go to? There were 4 of those happening.
Oh, that's sick.
Community.
Yeah, man. That's it, man. We bring the Filipinos from every school together, and then put him on the show. You know what I mean? Well, like, yeah, man. Thank you for coming to the show, but also thank you for having us at Common House Studio as well.
Yeah, man.
You're like, yeah, we never really said that on record or anything, but like, man, the way that you've been doing this shit, like this room as well, like. I remember when we podcast like about 3 times in this room, it was like a heat wave. It was like an oven. It was like oven burr. We were like, every time we would pod, we were like, nah, never again. We're gonna be in this room podding. But then now it just feels like it feels comfortable, and I feel like I feel like it's a vibe, man.
Dude, it's actually cold in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, I feel my nipples, man.
Well, like, yeah, man. Thanks again, Eric from Common House Studios. Would you like to plug anything?
Nah, man. Just stay tuned. These guys are about to
What's
blow
your
up, man.
Instagrams? Because
Blow
like,
Yeah, bro,
up
your
on the way.
dapper fashion.
yeah.
IG.
You're gonna watch him like pose in front of the camera, like
bro.
a stud dude, bro. Give it up one time for
That's all you
Eric from
Thanks for
Common
having
House
me, guys.
Studios.
We need some BTS, you guys.
Hey, legend, bro. But yeah, man, I felt like, bro, we killed it, man. That's what I felt like. I felt really good after the show. Like,
You know what? Like Tuesday night, like how you were saying, we were doing the rehearsal, and then full anxious as fuck, right? And then I remember after the first run, I was like, "This is not gonna hit." Like whatever I prepared,
yeah, it's something
Because you're not
different
getting,
as well.
Yeah,
but you weren't
completely
getting the
different.
feedback because we were doing it to like no
it was
audience.
just an empty room.
Yeah.
But it was Raf mentioned because like don't let the whole Sydney Comedy Festival make you like throw you
Trip
off.
you off, yeah, trip.
And
you
it's
Yeah.
basically, I just went back to, okay, write something that people would normally come to see us for rather than a completely different thing.
yeah.
And,
Because that's the thing, man. Like, whenever you're doing, whether what we're doing or your work or your daily life type of thing, there's always something that has a huge label to it.
Right.
Like for example, for us, we had the Sydney Comedy Festival, and
Yeah.
that name brought pressure.
Bruh.
Like, yo, this
Yeah.
is a big show type of thing, and then it made us feel like, oh man, we need to up the ante by 10 times. But what's been working has been like, if we just treat it as if it was the podcast.
You have a good
Yeah.
point. I
It
think
works.
because of the comedy festival thing, I think at first it started to make us like be something we weren't. So we were trying to be like maybe more like stand-up comedians, or
Yeah.
because that's the circuit, right? But then it was good that you guys were able to like bring it down. Be like, nah, let's just do what we actually. The people are here for us mainly. Just do what we do. Like we don't need to. Just because it's a Sydney Comedy Festival doesn't mean we have to change what we do.
Yeah.
And it worked out. It was really like an improved version of the 300 episode that we did, which was really good. And at the end, it was like a home crowd still. They came for us. So, yeah, it felt really good, man.
Yeah,
had, had so many people, even like people that, did you, I can't say it. You guys are going to get pissed off at me. I didn't invite anyone, Because
Your family was it?
no, okay, my family, I didn't invite him. But people came that I knew, and I didn't invite them, so that even felt better. Like, I had a friend, I was like, fuck, shoot myself in the leg, they're gonna kill me. I didn't invite anyone. But it was the same thing, because for me, if I invite people, I feel this pressure. Like, now it's like, well, you've invited them, you better fucking do well and kind of thing, or whatever. Because I knew our friends, at least our common friends, like, a lot of them tried to. They have kids now, so a lot of them couldn't make it. But it was just nice to see. It's like, whoa, I didn't even invite you. I haven't seen you in years, and you're there. Like, wow, that really means a lot type thing.
Yeah.
And there was a few of those that happened. I was like, wow, okay, this is really cool. So
On a
yeah, next
Thursday
time
night as well,
on a
huh?
Thursday night. You know what was the biggest compliment actually? Well, one, Eski, he is a friend of the pod, so naturally, he's always supporting as well. But one of his mates, I went to see him at a comedy show in Campbelltown. So he's a stand-up
His
comedian.
name's Ian as well,
He
right?
kills it. He's so good, man.
Yeah.
But then after the show, it was like, oh, you guys killed it too. And I was like, oh man, we're not even comedians. Just coming from people that do stand-up, you know what I mean? I felt like that really like was a big compliment. I was like, wow, thanks, man. I was glazing hard. I was like, man, I saw you at Campbelltown 2 weeks ago. You were sick, bro.
Bruh.
You're the man.
Glazing.
Bruh.
That's glazing.
I also performed for the first time in like years, man.
Yeah, singing.
Performing, like singing, like I never do that thing. Like
Yeah.
before, when I was performing, it was all rap.
Bro, and you did that song for the first time. I mean, we rehearsed it a little bit.
In front of a crowd,
But
bro.
still, I've been singing that in my head, like throughout, like
Hey,
even
man.
till now.
Even
His
though
name is Manny Pacquiao.
The
I
show.
heard people were very emotional after that for some reason. There was this sense of patriotism.
yeah,
Because we had flags galore.
Bro, Don was hard out. He had a robe.
yeah.
Yeah, his head-
Bro, I didn't even know he was gonna do that.
Me neither, bro.
Bro,
To be
that's
honest,
what he
I
had
was
in his
performing.
trolley.
I was
Don
performing,
had the
and I didn't look behind me like at all. So I
Don
didn't know
was
what's
so
going on.
prepared. He had a clothing change for each segment. I was
Oh,
like,
good
bro.
on him.
Bro.
Apparently, he was taking his pants off and stuff. Like
Dude,
it's crazy.
when the lights went off, like we walked to the back, right?
Yes.
And then I'm like, we're to the side behind the curtain. Don's got his pants off, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What kind of show is this?
That's too
He had
much.
those shoes
That's
at
too
one
much
point.
patriotism.
Yeah.
You love Manny too much, man.
I was like, where'd your shoes go, bro?
You thought you were glazing.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's
man.
another level. Yeah.
Well, shout outs once again to everyone that attended. Shout outs to Sydney Comedy Festival for having us.
Shout outs to the team that supported
Yeah,
us too,
bro.
man.
Everyone,
Love you guys.
everyone else that was there, the crew. Shout outs to you guys. You did your thing, and also I
MG
look back
as
at the
well.
footage, and
Yeah.
the footage looks amazing.
Is it coming out soon?
We're
or-
gonna have it on our Patreon. So if you guys want to see the live
Oh,
show,
So we're not putting it out public.
you know, we're not gonna put it out public.
Oh
bro.
yeah, you got. Oh yeah, obviously.
We're not put it out public, bro. This is one of this.
Shoot ourselves in
I
the
feel
foot.
like it's like one of our specials,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, it's a
you know what I
special.
mean?
Yeah. We got to do it. We got to do the home stretch. We got to do a few more cities, go overseas or interstate, whatever,
Yeah.
and then we release it on Netflix.
Yeah. To be honest, man, after that show, I feel more confident in doing a tour now.
I actually am.
Yeah.
I was very cynical before. I think I told
Yeah.
you guys this as well. I was like, this is gonna flop. So I was already in that mindset going in, walking on stage, like, here we are, ready to flop. And then it was like such a good show, right?
Yeah.
At the end. So my, I've done a U-turn. I'm like, yeah, we can do this now.
Yeah, I feel like,
Philippines,
bruh.
LA,
Bruh.
wherever.
As long as there are people out there who are messing with what we do, man, we can have fun with it.
Yeah, big
Like,
time.
we're not doing shows in front of people who don't know us.
Yeah.
And we're doing shows in front of people that know us, and like we can bring them on stage
Feels
and be
good.
like, "Yo,
Yeah,
They'll be
bro.
enthusiastic to
man,
come
let's
up.
let's roast you for
More
a second,
games,
bro.
yeah.
More games."
Let's roast you.
That roast thing was fun though,
It was
right?
fun,
It was
bro.
good, man.
And then like it also like, bro, I didn't know you can do some jokes, bro.
Yeah, you know that joke, because you had that segment
Yeah.
pre-planned, and I was like, I was actually stressing it as well. I wasn't. I don't know if I was showing. On the way there to Nadine, I was like, I got to think of a fucking joke for this.
It's called
Tito
the comedy
segment,
festival.
Because like Garcia's gonna do this thing. I feel like if I don't say anything, that's it for me. I'm not gonna say anything the entire show. And it was good to at least have something for that. And
Bro,
then
that
the
was
rest of it,
gold.
I felt a bit better after, and I was like, okay, felt more confident. Just
Hey,
being on
bro,
stage
like
with you guys.
you being in your head thinking that you weren't going to say anything at the show.
Yeah.
I felt like you said a lot of things at the show.
Well, I think after,
Mm.
like at least that, then I felt a bit more okay, cool. It's
Yeah.
like jumping off a cliff. It's like, oh, okay, it wasn't that scary, and
Let's
it
just
felt
do it.
was like like music back then. As soon as you get your first verse out, and suddenly it's like, oh, okay.
And you felt the crowd. Like,
yeah,
The
yeah.
crowd was the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
factor, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Like if we had a really bad crowd, like
Fuck off,
we'd
I'd be
probably
out.
be like a different
I walk out.
show.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and like so, yeah. Hopefully we can do it again. If you guys want us at your city,
Melbourne.
at your show,
Queensland.
bro. If you got a festival near you, bro, let us know, man. Fly us to you, man.
I want to go to Philippines, bro.
Get in contact with some promoters. Get us,
Bring
get
us to
on your
LA.
radar.
We want to go
Bring
to
us to the LA. Bring us to Philippines, bro.
yeah.
That's
I
our
reckon
aim, bro.
California.
California
Hey.
would go off. Yeah.
Bro.
The Bay Area.
The Bay.
Mm.
All right, so let's start the show. Hey. You know, this intro sounded good at the show,
Yeah,
bro.
it went hard, bro. I didn't even know there's an extended version. I was like, where's you been hiding this
I
dog?
felt like, bro. Hold on. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders Show. My name is Rap, and I am here with my usual suspects of Mr. Out of the Job Teacher, Mr. I invested in crypto, and all I can afford now is this blazer.
He can't even get a chair with legs.
Lost the chairs, man. Lost
He's
the chair
he's
with
on the
legs.
ground.
I'm on the ground, bro.
This
Down
is
and out.
probably one is it's
Down
probably
but
his-
never out. Down
That's
but
it,
never
bro.
out, bro.
We got Mr. Natz blazing.
Hey.
I collect Pokemon cards now.
Bro, we need to talk about that. I reckon that'll be a good
Alright,
conversation.
we can.
And then we also have to my right. I feel like the beige hats are coming back in.
Hey.
Yeah,
You in
it's
the
because
blacks?
my sweaty hat today.
We got Mr. Christian Wild Thought
Hey.
Garcia. Shouts to Don. He is all the way in Japan eating ramen. Apparently, he ate some Michelin star ramen. Ramenizing. And everything. So we are at Common House Studios. We're at the studio section of Common House Studio.
Yeah.
Because there are heels dance
We're in a strip
performers
club.
downstairs. So you might hear a little bit of Drake in the background, a bit of Sexy Red, Doja Cat, and
You
those three.
might hear some heels
Those
tapping.
three in repeat.
Yes.
So we are here at Common House Studios, and we're gonna get straight into the first segment, which is the.
Wildest thought of the world.
Pokemon cards.
I kind of
I want to be.
I kind of forgot which one it is. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. It's this one. We'll play both songs at
Oh,
the
there's
same
just
time.
misinformation.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is in the chismis?
Hey.
It's like sad chismis.
I know.
Chismis.
All right. Put that down. So I want to talk about because 2 weeks ago we talked about Manny Pacquiao having a fake fight, like they had a little April Fool's fight.
Oh, so it's not real.
So that was not real.
Oh.
But now
But they
there's
came out with a
news
new one.
with
Oh,
a
there is
new
real
one.
It's got to be
New
real.
opponent, new everything.
Who's he?
Yeah.
Now it's for he's coming out of retirement.
Yeah.
He's going to challenge Mario Barrio.
Barrios.
Barrios. I was like Mario
Mario
Barrio. I was like, that is a cool name, Mario Barrios for the WBC championship.
I heard of him.
Yeah.
So he's coming out of retirement
It is,
and
I
he's
mean,
going for a championship.
Yeah,
already.
it's not an exhibition match.
It's
It's
real.
straight
Proper fight.
in.
Yeah, proper.
Oh shit.
He's been doing exhibition stuff for like.
Bro, he's
Yeah.
46.
Yeah, that's nuts, man.
I think that's the big piece right now, his age, right?
Yeah.
And at the same
How
time,
old's the other guy though? Is he young?
I think he's like in his
in prime, man.
20s or
Yeah.
something,
Oh
like late
jeez,
20s.
man. I
Right.
don't know about this shit, bro.
I know.
Wow.
He gets you worried, right?
Yeah.
But he's champion, so that means he is in his prime.
Yeah,
WBC
champion in his
champion.
prime. Come on, man. This is
Right.
like another Tyson versus Logan.
He's
thing.
29 years old. There you go. Shouts to Mario Barrios.
I don't know, man.
It's kind of, I don't know, the thing that worries me is it's been a while since Manny fought. And you know when you kind of lose momentum?
Yeah, big time.
It's like, it's hard to get out of that coldness. Whereas the dude's been on a run.
Yeah.
Dude's been
Yeah, yeah.
in. He's
So
in there.
yeah.
I
I
just-
mean, I'm always going to be rooting for Manny, but
I
at
know.
the same time, it's like,
I'm worried.
yeah, I don't think I'm putting
It-
money on this one.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, but you never know. It's a
The
good
odds will
story
be-
that
I know,
if he
I know.
ends up winning. Whoa, the story is huge. But
That's
I'm
what
thinking
that's what
like,
they said about Tyson.
so how did he go with the the election thing's still going, right?
Yeah. See, this is the
That
thing,
doesn't
like,
make sense to me. Can you still fight when you're? I don't know.
I think
I don't know the rules.
in the past when he stopped knocking people out, it was when he started his political career.
Right.
So I don't know if this has got like any kind of
Are they linked?
semblance to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Part of his
how this
campaign.
fight's gonna turn out
Yeah.
because he's obviously not 100% committed into practicing for this fight.
Yeah.
His half of his mind is on
Winning.
becoming a senator again,
yeah.
right? So I don't know, man.
I know.
This is why it kind of worries me.
Imagine that. Like it just comes out the intro. Like the walking.
Mm.
He's in his truck and they're chucking the t-shirts at the
Yeah,
back,
I know.
throwing
He's got the
like a
flag
campaign.
jackets. Pow.
Bro.
Ah, that's mad.
Like I still feel like maybe the laws are looser in the Philippines where you could be maybe because it's Pacquiao,
Yeah.
you can be a senator or running for senator, and you can go fight
Knock
for the
some-
championship.
Some people out.
But imagine if like that's how it was, right? Like you've got a fight going on, you win, automatically like you like gain people's hearts.
Yeah.
They
you'll win.
automatically vote for you. It's like, oh,
Because
you're,
every time he does win, that's when
Yeah.
the Philippines unite.
you're the nation's
Maybe that's his
champion.
move. Maybe that's his
Bro,
political strategy.
That's all
Maybe.
in, bro.
That's
Because
his
it's like
political strategy.
coming out of retirement.
It's politically motivated. There we go.
Ah, man.
That's how he gets it. I'd vote for him after that for sure. What if he loses though? Will people vote for him? I
That's
don't know.
what. That's why he's all in.
Yeah, it's
This
gotta
is
go
like all or nothing. You got to win this
Yeah.
fight. When you win this fight, you win.
You win
win
both.
the seat.
Double or nothing.
I like to imagine, or just like play devil's advocate. What if he loses?
Mm.
And this is just a big if. What if Manny Pacquiao loses, and then Barrios runs for senator.
Oh.
He's like, well, if you can do it, I just beat you.
Wait, where's
I can do it.
where's Barrios from? Is he
Mexico, I think.
damn?
Bro,
Bro.
that'd be crazy, bro. Who cares about voting, bro? Let's get in the ring,
For
bro.
some reason, all these Filipinos are going to vote for Barrios. And he's not even running. He's like, how the fuck did I win?
You're now a senator.
Bro.
Now he's got a job he didn't want.
Oh man.
That's crazy, bro.
Far out.
So there's more on the line for this fight besides the
Yeah,
championship. Like,
Damn man.
I
didn't
do
even
feel
know
like it is like part of his campaign. I do feel like this is the way of him trying to,
It strengthens your support.
that's
right,
it.
from
even the
people.
even the build up to it is like, yo, I am doing this and I'm doing what you know me for,
Yeah.
and what you love me for.
back to his roots.
Therefore, he's getting that not that nostalgic vote type of thing. He's like, yo,
As long as he wins in the votes, he doesn't.
it's pretty
care
smart
about the
because
boxing.
now he's in the news all the time now.
Right.
Yeah,
Not
big
only
time.
for the election but also for the fight.
Yeah.
Like the fight is now
That
worldwide
is
because
true.
like everyone is not really following the election
Publicity-
now, like
all
and knowing
publicity.
from the fight.
Yeah. Any
So-
publicity, right?
Mm.
It's good. It works out.
So it kind of is like a smart move to get your eyes on Manny Pacquiao.
That's why he's in politics, bro. He knows how to run this.
Oh man,
What a gangster.
But yeah, it is a pretty cool way to like remind people, hey, this is what you love me for.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is what I do.
Let's just hope that if he does lose, it's not an embarrassing loss.
Yeah.
I mean, he's lost before and it wasn't embarrassing.
Yeah, no,
like that
except
one
for
against
me.
one Marquez, I think,
Brr.
where he
And,
was on his face.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
That turned into a meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was bad timing as well. That was the meme era.
bro.
Yeah, that was a shame.
Meme era, man. No.
Let's forget that. Lest we forget.
Let's we forget.
Probably should have said that.
So you're saying we don't forget?
Yes,
But yeah, man. Hopefully,
Uh,
hopefully this turns out to be a great story with a good ending.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
He puts up the meme.
Happy ending.
There you go.
Lest we forget.
But remember, it's always on the internet. Once it's on the internet, it's always there.
That's right.
Hey, speaking of which, there's apparently there's gonna be a movie about Magellan.
Oh, no way.
Magellan.
About taking Philippines,
Really?
but
Yeah, and it's
done.
gonna be premiering at the Cannes Festival
Is it Russell Crowe?
this year,
Oh.
and it's the director. Get the director's name is Lav Diaz. He is the director.
What's he done
and,
before?
Wait, who's playing the filler Lapo
Well,
Lapo? that's gonna
let's
fuck
find
him
out.
up?
Let's find
They
out.
better get Filipinos.
And
Oh, no.
so I wanted to see, like, are you interested in seeing the movie? Put your hands up if you're
Yeah.
interested in seeing
Yeah,
the movie.
yeah.
I'm pretty interested.
I'd be down, bro.
Are you interested in seeing the movie that goes for 9 hours?
9 hours.
It's a 9-hour movie.
Get out. What
There's a
kind of movie is
9-hour
this?
cut, and the director is fighting for it to not be cut to 3. So he
What's
wants
wrong
the
with
whole
him?
9
Just
hours.
make a bloody series, bro. 9 hours. It's just 9 episodes.
This director, Lav Diaz, is known for long movies, and when I say long movies, it's passing like 8 hours, 9 hours, 14 hours.
This guy's
Like
an idiot.
Titanic is a
That's a
long
season.
movie.
Like,
You can chop it up in 10
Avatar
pieces.
is a long movie. 9 hours.
That's a whole day, bro. That's a work day.
I know.
You start, you clock in, and then you finish at 5.
Even
You're
at
like,
work, I get a lunch break. Let
Okay.
alone this.
So the film is set in the 16th century, follows Magellan, a voting and ambitious, sorry, I can't read, a young and ambitious Portuguese navigator. He rebels against the power of the King of Portugal, who doesn't support the dreams in discovering the world, and persuades the Spanish monarchy that's found a bold expedition in the fabled lands in the east. And all right, so the Lav Diaz is the star of it is going to be a Gael Garcia Bernal.
hey, it's your cousin.
Guy L. Oh, that's my cousin.
Hey.
You got to see her.
Guy
And-
L and Guy M.
And it's going to be premiering at the Cannes Film Festival.
I feel bad for the people going
Bro.
to the premiere. Can I ask? You're telling me there's already movies that are 9 hours? Because this guy, you said he's
This
known
guy
for
is
it.
known. If
He
you look
does
at his
this.
IMDb, he's known for a long movie.
So these exist
and long
already?
movies are not like I feel like Bollywood movies are long, and they
3
go for about
hours.
3 to 4.
3 hours is long,
Yeah.
but that's like
Three
it's
is the limit.
manageable. If it's a good movie, it'll feel quick.
Like Wolf of Wall Street 3 hours.
Yeah,
easy
Scorsese-
3 hours. To go
Scorsese
through.
Is it
movies,
3 hours?
It is.
Oh,
Easy
shit.
3
And it
hours
doesn't
to go
feel like
through.
it. It's a good movie. Any Scorsese.
This
movie
is the
good.
length of 3 Lord of the Rings movie. It's the whole trilogy.
Yeah,
That's
it's a movie
dumb, bro.
marathon
That's
on
dumb.
its own.
Nah, not watching it.
It's like how long does he get to conquer? I don't know.
Bro, if they
Took
put
too
this
long.
movie in the Flight to Phil's,
Yeah,
you don't even have enough time, bro.
You've been conquered by
Flight
the
to
time you
Phil's
get
from
there.
Sydney is 8
Oh
hours.
wow!
You know what I mean?
You'd have to like delay it. By
You'd
now.
be at the climax, and then they shut the screens off. Oh,
Maybe
we're
that's where
about
they
to
want to.
land.
That's where they want to
Bro.
cut it. Where
Yeah.
it's like just before
First
they.
act because like all stories have like 3 to 4 acts. The
Yeah.
first act for 3 hours.
Wait. Can you just brush up my history? Did he conquer Philippines or did he try and then he got killed?
Nah,
he got killed, right?
Yeah, he got killed on
They
sight.
they cut it right at the climax. They were
Yeah.
like, yeah.
No, you know what's funny? Like the killing part, where he gets like killed. That's better be about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Or because like everyone wants to see that shit, right?
Can you imagine 8 hours of him in the ocean with nothing around him?
That's so boring.
It's like, what the fuck,
Can you
man?
believe
Oh,
this?
sorry. Can you zoom in on that? Sorry. So this is his history of. This is Laz
this what he does?
Diaz's history of movie lengths.
I can't read it. Can you read it out?
624 minutes.
No, they're in minutes. So
Firstly,
519 minutes.
are these movies even good?
on average,
Wait, hang
a
on.
movie is 120 minutes.
You know
also,
what?
the director is Filipino.
He's Filipino. Yeah.
You know what I feel like this guy is?
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
You know those dudes?
Why?
You know when there's an assignment and there's a word count, he stretches that shit out. He's that kid. It's like, oh, you know what? I'll stretch it out for 9 hours. Guaranteed I'll get an A.
Bro.
Get out of here, bro.
I do have like a bachelor in film production,
yeah.
but I feel like I always have to, like, I'm not a film critic.
Yeah.
But if you can't tell a story in 3 hours or less,
Yeah, I know.
That's pushing it.
is that a good story? Like 9 hours of
Should
story.
we do a Cheatcoders Reacts? We'll take some time off work, right? to cancel a few jobs.
a 9 hour cut, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
Zach's in the house.
That's longer than people stay at work.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
I never stay 9 hours. That's bullshit.
Well, I just don't. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's gonna be jam packed with action.
Bro,
you know?
Magellan
What the fuck is he doing
sailed to
for 9
Philippines
hours?
in 7.5 hours.
The movie's
He's-
longer.
bro,
He
if
gets there quicker.
this is a home video,
This guy
bro.
gets every detail. How did he do it?
I don't know why.
Imagine his editors. They'd be so pissed.
I
Eh?
don't
It's
know,
like,
bro.
no, we going 9, baby.
7 hours and 20.
Oh, that's his old movie, right?
Wow.
Bro.
I would hate to work for this guy, bro. Imagine being an
No,
editor.
no. To be real, like
10
more like
hours?
some
10
movies.
hours, bro.
Bro. Some movies actually film like a long amount of hours and they
Longer.
cut it down.
Then they cut it down.
But this one's like
Can you actually, sorry, Sia, could you Google what is the longest movie ever made? Just out of, if it's this guy, props to him.
I'm just wondering, like, where would you show it?
The Cannes Film Festival, it
Yeah,
seems.
but even then,
No,
it
you
kind
can't.
of seems
It's not marketable.
You can't put it in
Yeah.
the cinema.
You'll
Because in the
lose.
cinema, they'll lose money.
Yeah, they'll lose money because they have
Electricity.
to one whole seating.
Bloody, they charge the same, like, what, $10 a ticket?
Mm.
They're not going to push out that many. The longest movie ever made
30
is, what?
Fucking hell.
Logistics.
35 days.
That's some shit logistics, bro. 35 days.
What is it about?
Is this a logistics website? Screen recording it.
It's just our mate Moses in his warehouse.
Moses in his warehouse. Today we have inventory that we need to clear. It'll take 35 hours. Watch me clear it.
Watch me clear it, please.
35 hours
It was
was good.
days,
That's
bro.
days, bro.
It's days, bro. That's someone's working month. Shit, bro. Oh my god. Well, I can't watch that. Like I put it like
Part of-
three,
part of me-
3 hours is a limit for
Part
me.
of me wants to attempt it.
See,
We'll play
that's
last
it.
a day.
That's his thing,
It's a
bro.
challenge.
He's making things like he knows Filipinos love a challenge.
So we'll watch something for 35 days.
Bro, you know what? I could go learn about the same story at school
Probably
at
read
the
the
less amount of time.
I hate reading. I could probably read the book quicker than that. 35 hours. What kind of shit is this, bro? Is it just a CCTV and you're watching?
You're just a security guard.
Hey, in Phil's, like back in the day, you used to, like, when you go watch a movie,
Yeah.
you buy a ticket to watch it,
Yes.
and then once the movie ends, you can stay there.
Oh, yeah,
And then you don't have to, it's not just a one showing kind of ticket. Because sometimes you walk in, like, halfway through,
Right.
so that you stay for the first half.
You
The
watch the
second
rest.
time around. Now, 35 days. Imagine walking in, you're going, "Oh, I'm 30 days late. Like, let me stay here for the next month."
That's why. That's why the movie is going to be 9 hours
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he knows people are coming Filipino time.
A ticket is like 2 months
Sorry,
worth of
I'm late.
rent.
Dude's like, oh, people are going to come late, about 3 hours late, so I'm going to add
35 days.
another 6 hours to my movie. So when
Just
they
to make
come,
sure.
it's in the third hour, and then that's where everything starts happening.
I swear, Magellan, this movie is like 4.5 hours, complete boring. Like, it's just in the ocean, and then you go, "Oh, I really need to piss." The minute that you walk out, something happens.
It only lasts for about 2 minutes.
You come back, what did I miss?
Only the best part.
You know what
dead
this?
now.
You know what this is?
He's dead now.
This is cinematic.
Magellan died.
This is
You gotta watch it again.
Stay for the next
Buy
session.
another ticket to the next one.
because they don't rewind and shit.
Oh fuck! I missed it. Damn my bladder.
Yo, bro, this is cinematic fishing, bro. That's what it is, bro. A lot of waiting, 2 minutes of action, and a lot of waiting again, bro. I got a feeling that in the movie, we're gonna watch the main character eat a whole meal.
From start to finish.
From start to finish.
You're gonna watch him cook it first. Buy the ingredients.
He's gonna go to Woolies.
He's gonna go to Ancient Woolies or wherever the fuck you get ingredients from.
Ancient Woolies.
Ancient Woolies. I don't know how far in time it is. And he's gonna do his groceries, bro. Via boat. I don't know.
And that will be 3 hours of the
Couple
movie.
hours, yeah. Cook a meal. I cooked a meal.
The actual
Magellan
movie
cooks.
from the 3rd hour to the 5th hour. That's the movie that you want to watch.
Yeah. And that's when
Everything
you,
else is just like
that's
added
where you
fluff,
don't piss,
bro.
don't go toilet.
Some people have gone into labor in less time, you know what I mean? Brought children into the world. And the movie's not done yet.
In Filipino hospitals, it's like, yo, do you want a movie to watch while you're in labor?
Yeah.
A Magellan, bro.
Hold my beer.
Uncut, director's cut, 9 hours.
What did you cut to get down to 9? Oh my god!
He definitely cut something. Like movies, you got to cut
You gotta
something
cut.
as if you
So you're
still
telling
9
me the
hours.
original would have
I
been
reckon they
more.
would have shot 16 hours
He
worth
probably
of
had his
stuff.
own labor in that bloody movie. He had to cut that down.
Oh man! Well, he's got us talking about it because, like, you know, this is the only time I realized. Like, I was like, oh, there's a Magellan movie. And I didn't want to talk about it on the podcast, but then I realized it was 9 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, we need to talk about it. All right, if you guys love history, Filipino history, that much, that Magellan movie's coming out. 9 hours worth of
You can't
exhilarating
even,
content
You
that I
can't
don't
even
know.
wait for it to come to DVD. I don't think it's going to fit on a Blu-ray. It's too long. It's not going to fit. You can't get it on where you.
Bro,
where you're gonna
if you
upload it.
pirate this movie, it's still like 30 gigs.
Different discs.
the guy in there like this, holding the camera.
He's shaking by 6 hours. He's like, "Fucking Magellan, bro! Are you kidding me? He's still cooking.
You still haven't found the land yet.
Too busy groceries and shit." Oh man, that's funny.
Oh man! Oh well, yeah, that's our marketing of the movie.
Yeah. Go see it.
Take it how you want, bro. And that has been another segment of Chismis Information. All right, so let's get into our next segment, which is the.
What's doing? What's up?
It's been a while, man.
How this is done segment? All right, in the world of AI.
That's why he's in Japan. He's going to the source of like the Japanese AI in there, bro. All right, let's get into.
They're all robots and
Hey.
Speaking of Japanese AI, they'd have crazy sex dolls by now.
I think they've had them for a while.
But now with AI being smart,
Bro, I did.
Jarrell knows. Jarrell's getting lit.
Why you doing that?
Joe's like, I bought one from a vending machine.
It came out head first, like birth. Bro, I went to what do they call it? Something restaurant, robot restaurant.
Oh, wait,
in Japan.
right? Yeah.
Oh.
Wildest shit, bro. Like it's
And
all
that was back. That was a while ago.
I didn't
too.
understand any of the stories they were
Is
trying
that
to
what
tell.
they're riding like transformer looking machines?
Yes, and you're just here
that's
with a
sick.
bento box.
Yeah, oh, man.
You ain't even got enough food just to enjoy the whole thing.
That's mad.
But you get a bento box, and then you watch a
Robots.
parade of like robots and stuff like that. Pretty much.
And girls in skimpy outfits.
Pretty much.
That's sick. That's
And
a perfect
then also
combination.
they
I
also
know. It sounds like a good time.
and this was in Shinjuku. Shinjuku, and it was in the
Jarrell
corner
knows.
of the seediest part of Japan.
Ah,
That I felt. I felt
sounds
like it was
like-
really
that's-
seedy because across the road were
it's on brand.
sex robots.
Wow.
it had sex robots, and
Straight
then
up.
it was like windows that
robot
you can't
shows.
see through. And then it was
Wow.
really, it was like the most seediest place. And then I was-
Windows you can't see through.
yeah, as in like just
They might as well just make walls.
It's like, yeah, I'm like, why does it have to be non-see-through?
because it's not manyak if it's just walls.
It's like, I
If
can
it's
imagine.
windows.
You can only imagine what's behind those windows.
I feel like they're watching us, but we can't watch them. And then
That's
that was the
weird.
part of this. That was Shinjuku where they have the people, the Sudanese people in the corners trying to get you into like
Yeah.
sex workers and stuff. So yeah,
So
that
they get
part
you
is-
enticed on the robots,
Bruh.
and then after the show, off to the
Bruh.
windows that you can't see through.
My
Get
wife
fucked
is
by the
my wife
robots.
is gangster,
Sorry.
bro. My wife was like we were walking there. It was just me and my wife, and then
Yeah.
and then one of them were like, "Hey, yo, sister, and then she was like, "Yo, I'm not your sister." Walked off, stormed off, and I was like,
Damn.
"Yo, he gangster, bro.
Yeah, don't mess with Chevy,
Gangster."
man.
After robot restaurant.
She ain't afraid of
Oh,
robots,
shit.
bro.
In Japan,
Knock 'em
this is a
out.
mad segue, not mad like detour
Yeah,
conversation,
yeah.
but in Japan, they now have a restaurant where the workers can slap you.
I've heard about this.
So
I don't know if I want
you
that,
come there.
Jarrell did
you,
it.
You done it?
He
Jarrell, come here.
He likes it.
Let's talk about it. So there's restaurants in Japan
Yeah.
where you voluntarily get slapped
Is this some
By a
Squid Game
dude?
shit?
by a girl.
Is-
I'm pretty sure you can choose your gender.
Oh shit!
Do you get to be entered into a game
Or
where you
what-
compete for money? I believe that's in Korea, though. I don't know.
Jarrell. in Korea, you have to slap yourself.
Yeah, right. That's right.
At the train station.
So Jarrell, you went to one of these restaurants.
Yeah, so it was a place called Ueno in Japan, and a lot of tourists go there.
Is it because like you're just wondering, oh, when are they gonna hit me in the face?
When are they going to give me my food? I just keep getting slapped.
It's a very touristy hotspot where the prices of everything is increased dramatically.
Yeah.
And so when we were like wandering in those streets and stuff like that, we went to like this seafood place. We didn't go there by our own power. Someone pulled us in. So we're like, oh, okay, we'll just sit here.
Okay.
And then they started putting like entrees and stuff on our table and stuff like that. We didn't know that we had to pay for those entrees. They just put it on there.
Oh
So
shit.
it's literally
Oh,
like
that
a
is
tourist.
So,
One of
yeah.
those, yeah.
Yeah.
And
And then they slap you.
no, so it was on the menu, right? And then we saw a lot of these drinks, and then what I saw was like, oh, get slapped for a free beer. And so I looked at my friends. They were like, hey Jarrell. I'm like, yeah, all right. Took off my glasses, and I was like, sumimasen, slap, please. And then so like the owner was looking at me like, oh yeah. And then so they got like one of the foreigners to slap me. So it wasn't.
Also, someone else.
It was someone else.
some
yeah.
other what you call it, person that's eating
another
there.
customer.
No. They got one worker, but a lot of the workers in this specific area, there are a lot of foreigners. Like maybe, like the people. Who
Also,
are
you
just
didn't
there
get a
for visa.
Japanese slap.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that is so scammy, bro. What the
If it was Japanese, it'd
Yeah, I
been okay.
know.
Not even an authentic slap.
Yeah, man.
No, it's alright.
Yeah. So like at the
You
end,
got a westernized Japanese slap, bro.
I got a free beer though.
Hey, that's it, bro. You didn't? Did you get at least a Japanese
Was
beer?
the slap on a rate of 1 to 5? How hard was it?
Yeah.
On a 1 to 5,
Yeah.
I'd say it was a 4 because like it
1
made
to
my
5? That's a big slap.
bro.
Was that-
She
was that a
wind
dude?
it up,
Oh,
bro. She was
she-
like, bam, like,
Oh,
straight up.
my
I was like,
Were you the only one that got slapped that night,
yeah, because I was the only one that wanted a beer.
or wanted to get slapped?
Maybe.
Can you choose where they slap you?
Slap on my neck.
All places.
Isn't that guy's
He shows the front. try again. He chose the front where it actually hurts.
I'm thinking it's one of those pseudo dominatrix places, bro. Like just the fact you want to get slapped already. I think you'd be the type to be like, you know, just give it to me
Slap
raw,
it
bro.
right there.
Just give it to me raw. You know what I'm
He
saying?
skipped us.
Nah, man, straight in.
Skip the booty. Straight
Nah, we
in.
go straight in. This is some dungeon shit, bro.
Bro, your homie slapped you in the balls, bro. You don't need that shit.
Nutties. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Joel. Okay, continue.
No, that's okay. Well, that's.
But was it worth it?
Was she hot?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
Uh,
If you had to
Nah.
think that long.
She was old, bro. She was 80.
She was old winding that shit up.
80. Eh,
I forgot her face. I just got the beer, and that's all.
Nah, bro. You have a girlfriend? You have a girlfriend, don't you?
Nah, I wish so.
Watches the podcast. That's why you're very like.
Well,
be downstairs,
we all
man.
know that. I guess that's the criteria. If you any girls out there that like to slap dudes,
Yeah, you got a
into
career, a
that.
promising career.
Only for a beer.
Only for a beer. That means you can slap him and buy a drink for him at the same time, bro.
Alright.
Oh man, thanks Gerald.
Thanks, Jarrell.
If there's any more maniac stuff, we'll
That's
bring you back
OG
on the
Jarrell.
pod, bro.
You're the resident maniac.
And you're the resident that gets want to get slapped on the nuts.
Maniac Supreme.
Man, supreme.
Oh,
I don't
man.
want that.
Why were we talking about
It's on
Japan?
brand. Because you went there.
Oh yeah, the
robots,
sex
robot.
but
robots.
then before that.
No, because I said sex
Oh,
robot.
because we were
comment.
talking about Don.
And then that's
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
we're doing the wild
Wild
thought.
No, I'm not really wild already, to be honest. But let's get wilder.
Eh? Oh no, hey, dude, my one's not wild at all. Hey, it's complete different. I tried to do something
What is
wholesome
it?
this time.
Is it white thought?
No. It's mayonnaise thought. It's a little bit more bland. This one.
Imagine that. Filipino foods, if they were white. Let's make that our new segment.
That's what
We've done everything in reverse.
We've gone white now. Oreo. We gone Oreo. We're doing the cream
Filipino
now.
movies,
If they were
they were
whites.
Can't think of any.
That's wild. Let's circle back to that. That's pretty good.
Ah man, what you
Yeah.
call it? What you? Yeah.
The thing that I was thinking of, like, this week, it just happened like a few days ago, and I thought, oh, bring this up, because it's slightly something to do with video games, and
Hey.
I suppose it's like Japanese or whatever.
Hey.
Because this one's a video game I used to play religiously called Gran Turismo,
Yeah.
and it's just a driving simulator,
That's a sick
like
game.
nothing crazy, you know, tracks, open, like worlds or servers, and then anyone can, like, you can set up a room, drive around. It's called like free run. Recently there was this guy, because I'm still connected to the socials,
Yeah.
so like their Facebook pages, their Reddits and stuff. Someone had posted, my dad had passed away. I'm gonna be just doing sad driving in the rain. If anyone wants to join me, just hop on. And usually, like gaming, right? You know, how you have like the vile kids that just constantly cuss and it's like, oh fuck you, man, blah blah blah. But then there's the other side of the gaming community where, like, it's the guys that grew up on games too, like pretty much experienced the same things you've experienced. It was like the most wholesome thing. Other dudes jumped on, just chilling, like talking, obviously because you know microphones are on, and then they kind of got him talking about his dad, his relationship with his dad, and just like that constant remembrance of like what his dad was like. It's basically keeping his dad's memory alive and shit.
Wow.
And that was like, I thought like that was kind of beautiful, right? Because it's very, I don't know, man. Like it's just a bunch of guys connecting, and it's the shit that you really afraid to kind of, you know, talk to your mates about. And then I was thinking about like how in fields, we're one of the countries with the highest like internet users. Also mobile games like Mobile Legends and things like that.
Yeah.
Like the Filipino community is so large that I'm just thinking like, man, someone's going through some shit at home, they could be on Mobile Legends and have that community be supportive, you know, like people that you can kind of talk to. It's almost like free therapy, right?
Yeah.
Which is like, in a country like Philippines, not a lot of people can afford therapy.
Yeah.
It's good to have people that you can talk to.
Community, yeah.
But then my stupid brain started thinking, okay, how can we make this like this whole wholesome interaction Filipino? So it's like, okay, for the first 9 days, everybody's going to play the game at the exact same time in the afternoon. And then on the 40th day, you got to play again. It's kind of like Novena, but on Mobile Legends and stuff.
Yeah.
They passed the PlayStation to house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That'll be mad, bro. It has the
Yeah.
same game.
And then in the same game, people will log in and you go, I forgot, how am I related to you? It's like, I haven't seen you since the last one.
The last game.
I mean, you don't even have to be praying, just the fact that everybody's kind of
Yeah,
gathering.
No
Online.
praying, just playing, bro.
No praying, just playing.
Hey.
That's it, bro.
That's it.
And then, what do you call it? Like, you know, in like RPGs, usually have like wisps or like little fairies or whatever. And then someone's obviously going to be like, you know, that's your Lola talking to you. You know what I mean? Like just the very philo thing. It's like
An NPC is your Lola.
and then it tells you like, oh, you can't progress until you get a girlfriend. Oh, you're still judging me from the fucking grave, Lola. What the fuck? Oh man. And then after all of that's done, whoever's left gets to fight over the loot that they left behind.
That's funny. The game's eating your data. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, eat some more. Eat some more. Oh, you're getting fat. You're eating too much data. Shit. Bro.
That's
Make
good.
it wholesome, man. That's it, man. Like, usually games nowadays, I don't know if I haven't played games in a long time. But every time I play online, there's always fuckery, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
you need your own peeps. If you just go on a rogue
Be
GTA
real?
server, it's
Even with
just-
our own peeps, I feel like there's gonna be some.
yeah, but it's
fuckery.
different. It's that's memories, bro.
That's fair, yeah.
It's memories, man.
Oh,
I love
man.
that
Like
shit.
nowadays, you go into like an open server, it's like you have to have tough skin, right?
Yeah,
Because
big time.
otherwise,
Yeah.
you end up being like, oh fuck this place. Like
Yeah,
I'm never gonna play this game
a
again.
lot of toxicity.
Yeah, bro.
Depending on the game, eh?
Bro.
But
Speaking,
there's a minority crowd.
yeah. Speaking
Other
of
people you can turn to.
another. You speaking Gran Turismo?
Grand
How
Theft
about
Auto.
Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Oh,
that when it comes
yeah.
out.
Trailer
Yeah.
just came out, bro.
Some
What is
Bonnie and
going
Clyde
on?
shit.
Is this
Trailer.
real? Because
Yeah,
it
yeah,
seems
yeah.
like they
That's
keep
it.
teasing.
No,
this
no,
is
it's apparently
worse than Jollibee.
They've got
It's
a
gonna come out
date.
next year.
They've got a date.
26.
Oh.
2026.
It's like Jollibee saying 2 years.
It's coming, bro.
They said 1
26
more
of May
year.
26.
What do you mean?
See,
There you
it's
go.
a year from now.
GTA 6.
It's become a
bro.
meme, right?
I'm getting that, bro.
We got
Yeah.
this before GTA 6.
You know the sad thing? Once that comes out, that meme's gone forever.
You know that's why
Yeah.
now everyone's ramping up on the memes.
Yeah.
Ramping up. That's marketing, bro.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
released who releases a year in advance, type of thing.
Some
Like,
do, some
but
do.
I feel like they'd release it just to ramp up those memes. It's like, oh, we're actually getting GTA 6.
No matter what, it's gonna be it's super hype,
I don't
eh?
know.
The
There's
expectation.
gonna be some administrational challenges and all that bullshit.
Yo, what do we think we're gonna get first, bro? What do you think we're gonna get first? Are we
Yeah,
gonna get GTA 6 or are we gonna get Jollibee in Australia?
Kind of feels
It could
like
be-
GTA 6.
Could be either. Yeah, probably.
We're gonna get GTA 6 and Jollibee isn't gonna be in GTA 6.
Oh, that's the biggest.
Oh,
tease.
that's
Can you
bullshit,
imagine?
bro.
Imagine
GTA 6 gets us get
Imagine your
Jollibee
character
in
getting
far.
Chicken
Yeah,
Joy, and we have to
Oh,
watch him.
man.
I'll be pissed.
I'll steal that chicken joy
Oh man,
straight from them. Bro.
from another player.
Yeah. GTA,
Fuck you.
GTA brings out the worst in everyone, bro.
give me your Chicken Joy.
Yeah, chicken joy.
Car bomb him. Anyway,
Well, like, yeah, man. Like GTA 6. What's your thoughts on the trailer? What's your thoughts on the characters?
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
haven't seen
so
enough
it's just-
actual gameplay footage.
No gameplay.
I know this
Yeah.
the cinematics tie in, so you get a good indication what the game will be like. But I don't know. I feel like there's so much hype, and usually, even when GTA 5 came out, it had its hiccups. I feel like a lot of big name games when they come, they there's like a testing phase which is shit for like a couple months, and they're ironing things out. But overall, I'm just happy for a GTA game. We've been playing the same freaking map for so long, man. I've been in like LA for like 10 years
I
now.
stopped playing that game.
Bloody hell.
I stopped playing that game.
Bro, I memorized LA from that. I went to
I
LA.
got
I was like, I know
married.
this place.
Same
I got
here.
married.
I've been here.
I got married
Yeah,
and
yeah.
had 2 children
Yeah.
before GTA 6 came out.
Yeah.
You know how crazy that is, bro?
I'm gonna take leave when it comes out, man.
I
I'm
reckon.
gonna build a mad computer. Or if it's a console, I'll just get a
I reckon it comes
PlayStation.
to a point where companies are going to be like, you can't take leave on this particular date.
Nah, stop that, bro.
It's going to be so crazy that people are expecting to have so much leave taken.
Yeah.
No one's going to even work, bro.
Have you done that before?
Yeah.
Would you take leave for a game?
Yeah. Diablo.
With Gran Turismo release as well.
Oh, yeah. I can
yeah.
see
Yeah.
you sinking hours into that.
For a whole week?
Did you have Simulator as well?
Nah, not at that
Yeah,
time.
we got
I
that,
think
yeah.
I'd say GTA 5, but I don't remember
Yeah.
It was so long
because
ago.
it's been so long ago since it
Yeah.
released.
That game was a game changer, man. You had so much freedom, eh?
What's your thoughts on the main characters being a couple?
I like it. I always like playing chick characters. Because I like to dress them up and shit. not for any sexual reason.
Talk that shit, man.
Is this one of those Black Mirror episodes?
Yeah.
Whenever I pick a character in Diablo, I always choose a chick.
Are you gonna be like making out with your mates on
Maybe.
online?
Hey, done. Log in real quick. Nah, dude.
What other things do you fantasize about, Natz?
Striking vipers, bro. Striking vipers, bro.
Oh, man.
Hey, man.
That's it, bro.
It's all
We're
CGI,
gonna,
bro.
you know what? Because the main characters are a boy and girl,
Bro,
and a couple.
that is a very
there's
awkward
gonna be more.
storyline.
There's
'Cause
gonna
if
be
there's
more striking
if
vipers,
there's a
bro.
storyline and you're playing with, like, it's a couples game, but if you play with a homie, it's like, oh, you're gay either way. It's either you give it or you take it. Which one do you want?
You're like fighting with your mate. It's like, can I take it this time or can I give it this time?
I've been taking it all week. Come on, man. Let's swap, please.
I'm tired of wearing a crop top. You always
do all the work.
You're always telling me how to dress in GTA.
You're making me do all the work all the time. Come on, man.
Why didn't you clean the dishes one time?
That's wild. What a wild game.
Then we broken friendships over this, man.
Breaking friendships for
Broken
sure.
friendships over this.
More
Or
than
striking
Monopoly.
vipers, or
Shotgun being the chick there.
oh yeah, man.
Anyway. If you had to choose.
Natz has already got plans. Crop tops.
He's got his outfit ready and shit. He's ready.
I love it, man. I can't wait.
He's gonna have a debut and everything, bro.
Debut, what?
He's gonna have 18 candles,
What?
bro.
What are we doing?
What's GTA?
With the roses and stuff.
Are you going to GTA Online having my debut?
man.
What?
This is the only time I can get a debut. Guys don't get gay.
Gay boo?
It's called gay boo.
It's called a gay boo.
It's a gay boo.
18 dildos. Wow, that's wild. Sorry.
Oh, my gosh.
It's too much. It's not even Patreon. Sorry. It's all coming up.
18 gay boos.
After the third one, it's like, I hate this. I hate turning 18.
Nah, that's too much, man. That's wild.
It's like 15 other dudes just holding that shit.
That's the equivalent of watching a 9-hour movie and wishing it
Yeah,
was
I know.
3.
Oh, big
I
time.
wish it was a 3-hour movie, man.
Why is it
Can't
going so
take 9 hours of this.
Jeez.
Oh man.
How did we get there, though? That's weird.
How come they get roses?
That's a gay dude.
That's a question. I am legit curious. Like, do gay guys have debuts?
Nah.
I don't know, man. It kind of feels like a very old Spanish
trans
thing, right?
people would, though, right?
Can
I say that?
we are in the conversation that we want to know
should,
the
we
answers to, because that makes sense. Because if they are trans,
Yeah, because they identify as a girl.
if
So
they
I
would have the debut.
I would assume
But
they'd
then
have a
you would have
debut.
to get approval of your parents to get that debut, unless you run your own debut.
Yeah.
It's usually the parents that's pushing this
Yeah.
debut thing, right?
Yeah, it's a parents driven thing.
I always thought the debut thing was kind of wild. Like the whole, what it symbolized. And
I don't get it.
crazy,
like, oh,
man.
It's a bit weird,
here you go, fucking get
Here's
the guys to
18
line up.
guys.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. 18 guys
It's
of
just
your
fucking
choice.
you're throwing
Some
her to
of
the
them's
fucking
your family.
sharks. I
Like
know,
1 to
bro.
5's your family.
Oh,
What's that called
man.
again in Japan?
Called incest.
In Japan, it's incest.
You said that way too in sync.
Shouts to Kanye. Man.
Incestor.
Super incest.
What's Super Mario? Super incestor.
He's a hero. He's a hero. Oh,
He just started,
Wow.
no sibling is safer. Oh shit! We We're talking about Japan being so wild.
This episode's
This is a very Japan podcast for some, and Don's in Japan enjoying.
When Don comes back from Japan and he talks about Japan, we're like,
We're all Jill. We talked about the best
we're all
of Japan.
Japanned out.
We were in Japan already. We went to Japan,
We
bro.
like we had more fun in Japan than you did. Oh shit!
How did we get to incest? I have no idea, bro. My brain is so, my memory's so short.
Oh, who cares?
Oh,
That's
man.
funny. Wow.
Oh my god!
Oh, man.
What is
Well,
that?
yeah.
What is this?
Oh, I'm so lost. Like where were
Oh,
we?
yeah, we're going debuts. Debuts.
Oh, yeah,
Debuts.
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 And gay booze.
Gay booze. Well, technically, if you call your partner a boo and you're gay, it is a gay boo. Technically.
Yeah.
But yeah, the concept of a debut is
It's
weird. It's like
Yeah.
18 guys. I don't even know if I have like 8.
Bukkake, that was the word I was looking for. Anyway.
How's that related to incest?
There's Japan. You guys been incest.
The conversation was, it's weird having like siblings or your cousins as part of your 18 roses. What's the
Cousins?
word? What's the word
Yeah,
for
bro.
that in Japanese?
Okay,
Bukkake.
now I get it. I don't know. Now it makes sense. I thought it was just anyone could be.
No,
Yes,
it's your
because-
18.
No, it's
18
anyone.
No, it's 18 of your closest guy friends or
Right.
guy people.
I've been a debut,
Yeah, I've been a debut,
Once.
and I like,
a debuter.
and I barely knew the person,
I
so I knew that she was
Yeah.
running out of friends.
Oh, were you like Rose number?
I was like, bro,
He's in the
we've
back.
talked for like
16,
3
17.
times in this whole lifetime.
You're like the third string.
Why am I here?
Rose
Right.
number 16.
No,
Ralph Flores.
that's closer to the end. So I was Rose about number 9.
Oh, that's not bad.
Right in the middle
Out
is
of
people
8.
you don't care.
But out of 18.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the end would be someone
18.
special.
The
Yeah,
rules.
yeah, the
So the
last
rules
one is
like
special.
you
The
a
rules
filler.
for the 18 is
You're an
the
album-
first.
you're an
first-
album filler.
First 5 is good.
Album
last,
filler.
Last 3 is good. In between is you're just fillers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
miscellaneous.
the tracks that kind of made the cut because it
Or
fits
you
the
or you had a one night stand with like one of them or something. You know what I mean?
Wait, one of who? One of the
The
other
middles
guys?
and stuff like that. Because like,
Oh, the girl.
you try to hide it. You know, you can't put them too close in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people will start being like, who's that?
Yeah.
Can't put them too close to the back or the end because like they're like the boyfriends and stuff.
Now we
like
know.
that.
Yeah,
If you
it's
look at
always
it, if
usually
you go
the
to
18's boyfriend.
if you go to
Yeah.
the debut and you look at the middle, it's like these were the hookups.
Yeah.
These are the hookups or the fillers.
Yes.
I was a filler. Didn't hook up with them, like, you know.
Oh.
Sit down.
So he says. So he says.
But with the debuts, even the candle situation is weird. Like I don't even know.
I don't remember that.
I don't know any females that have 18 friends
Yeah.
to,
That's a lot of
to
friends.
really give them a message because the concept of a candle is
Yeah.
each of them have to give them a speech. 18 speeches. That's a long time.
It does,
Do people?
man.
Do people actually do these? Younger dudes. They do.
Still?
Yeah.
Up
Still.
to
Do you
now?
guys go? to them?
My nephew.
I haven't seen.
My
been to
nephew's going to one soon,
The fuck?
and he's number 2.
Whoa.
And I'm like,
Oh,
yo, you're
wow.
in. You're in, bro.
Is he like friend
You're in.
zone or was he one of the romance?
I don't know. Like, we'll I'll have to attend the debut uninvited to find out.
It's
Wow.
one of his artists.
One of his artists, yeah. Queer
But yeah.
zoned.
But yeah, man. Like, okay, so how many debuts have you been?
One. I was
One.
actually in Cats. You know Cat.
Oh, yeah,
I make
yeah.
Cats. So it's
I was
actually a
one
good
of the.
friend
I was
ours.
one of Cat's debuts too.
Oh, there you go.
Not
We were
debuts,
It's probably the
roses.
same one.
debut brothers. Nice.
Like Eskimo Brothers.
but more wholesome.
But yeah,
More wholesome.
more family oriented.
More family oriented.
Eskimo brothers. We shared friendships.
Yeah,
We crossed friendships.
We crossed friendships.
we both friended the fuck out of this person. Same girl. we were
got
kuyad.
this. We got the
We
same.
platonicized the
friend.
same situation.
How about you, Christian? Have you ever been in as a
3.
rose?
I've had 3. And then
Sounds about right. You just seem like an.
But no,
good
but
guy.
this. I don't
What's
know,
your
man.
numbers, bro? What's your numbers? Tell me your numbers, bro.
What's
My
your
numbers?
What's your debut count?
Yeah, debut
To be
numbers.
honest, that I can't remember because it was just a. To be honest, 2 of them I really didn't like know. It was like my
Right.
friend's, the girl that he was dating at the time.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like they needed numbers for
Yeah,
because
yeah.
everybody does the dance,
Filler.
and because the girls it matters to the girls more than the guys, right? Even like not the girl that's having a debut, but the other girls that are getting dressed up for the night. So they need someone like to be partnered up with. And I was one of those guys.
Is it? Do you reckon? I don't know. It's weird to talk about debuts. If they were able to fill out their roses quicker than their candles, that's a red flag.
No, wait, explain. I get it. Wait.
Like if they were if they were able to like, all right, find 18 guys to be your roses, and they're like, no problem.
Yeah.
Like,
18 girls. Oh, I struggled.
yeah.
I got 6. Now I'm gonna throw in cousins in there now.
Gotcha. But if they can find,
If I was
guys.
rose 18, I'd be worried.
yeah,
I was like, why was it that quick? And why are you friendly each of the dances? I'd be looking at the dances like carefully, bro.
He said 18 roses.
it's a very awkward situation.
Yeah, bro.
It just feels weird.
Yeah,
It's
it's very
Yeah,
very cucky.
I don't even like dancing, bro. Yeah, it's
If you're a boyfriend,
You're the boyfriend.
You're 18. You have to go. You have to wait.
and then you're looking.
17 other ones.
You're questioning who's this guy? Where did he come from? Why are you here?
Yeah.
Be looking at the middle.
Why are you 17?
Yeah,
I'd be looking at 17. Like, yo, man. Who the fuck are you, bro?
that's a competitive rap out there. He's just punching out each rose next to him.
I'd be like, I wouldn't care about like rows 6 to 12.
6 to
Like,
12.
they're like
Middle.
They're like, middle ground.
You
know?
gotta get the ones on the
They're
other
friend
end.
zone. That's friend zone there, yeah.
Yeah,
1 to 4, 1 to 5, that's family.
right.
But when it comes to 13 and above,
Yeah.
those guys, you gotta
They've
watch
done
out.
some hand stuff. For sure. They fooled around.
Bro, Magellan
Experimenting.
Magellan would be the best movie to watch, bro. That's a 9-hour movie, bro.
I got
You'll be in the cinema.
9
hours?
9 hours to make a move.
Yo,
Imagine you
No,
missed it.
my fingers are wrinkled, man.
yo, mom, I'm going to watch Magellan. They'll be like, oh, she's learning about our cultural history. He's learning about the cultural history of the Philippines. I'm going with my girlfriend. Oh, they're both learning about the culture of the Philippines. Oh. They don't know about the 9-hour part.
They know
Bro.
about the finger fuck. When you're in high school, it's like you think that was it, like, bro.
He comes back with a cast on his finger. The movie was 9 hours.
Why were you doing it for that long?
There was so much time.
How did you not climax?
I tried everything.
I tried everything, man.
Hey, dude, she goes, that's my belly button, motherfucker.
You know what, man? The movie climaxed before she did. Shit, man.
You better hurry up, babe. Magellan's about to die.
I can't listen.
Oh no, there's Lapu
They're about to hit the shore.
And she never climaxed. She never came.
She was like,
Unfortunately.
that's all right. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, dude, that's a.
I lost like 3 kilos of water weight.
Bro, if you can't get it done in 9 hours, man, that's a problem.
That's your problem.
Oh,
That's a problem, bro.
You're the problem.
9 hours.
That's a long time. That's funny though.
Fucking hell.
Let's talk about now. Oh man, what are we talking about? Debuts. Debuts. The concept of debuts.
This is wild. I don't think I want my daughters to have a debut.
No,
You have a daughter too, right? How do you feel about
man.
that? I think
Protect them.
We should
Protect them at all costs.
kill this.
Oh man, she,
this
mama,
culture. This
no,
thing.
she's half Filipino, so she gets half a debut.
Six
roses.
You got 8.
Oh, no, 8.
No, 6. What is
No,
it?
9.
The math and movie both fuck up. 6, 8.
Wrong Asian, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's a better number.
Yeah.
It's a respectable
Yeah,
number.
that's respectable. 9.
Respectable, no.
So then
9.
that means first 3 would be family. Next 3 would be fillers, and then the last 3
Something.
something.
As
But
a
that's
dad-
less than like
as a dad, I'd be
6,
like,
6 something, bro.
I could never.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Hey, you got 2 daughters,
It's like
bro. So
times 2.
you're back to 18.
So, yeah. I'm fucked either way, man. Loophole.
Could you imagine if you did it 36 bars.
I'm just looking. I'm like, what the?
36 guys, bro.
I'm not gonna go. I'm doomed from the beginning.
How do you know 36 guys? You're only
36
Why is there
18.
36 guys? You couldn't share the guys? The fuck?
I thought you better than this.
I told you better than this.
Fucking hell, there's 36 girls going like, oh, I've known them since like, oh my god, start a speech another way again.
You know, I never thought what the dads thought of these debuts. I never looked at the table with the dads. Like, what
If
were
I
they
was the
thinking.
dad, bro, I'd be looking at these roses.
Yeah, like what? I'd be having this
Fuck,
conversation
bro.
we're having now, analyzing why is this guy 18 or
Yeah,
17? Who are these middle ground people?
I've never met these guys.
Why is
Who are they?
yeah? Why does number 18 look like he's 32?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why does 18 look like he's been to 2 debuts
Yeah.
in the last season?
Why has number 18 got a better car than I do? This motherfucker.
Why am
What
I
have you been doing?
Why do I man up the 18th rose?
Why is number 18 my boss from work? What kind of Japanese movie is this? Oh shit!
What's it for your boss?
Wow, we're too loose. This one.
Don't come back. We don't know shit. We don't have segments.
Unchained.
We're talking about debuts for half an hour.
Shit.
The moment Don leaves.
Even Marvin's not here, bro. We need you guys, bro.
Oh my!
You thought Tom's intro was long, bro. This topic was long, bro.
Oh god.
Oh, bro.
Oh man!
But yeah, okay. So enough about debuts.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. I'm not gonna have one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have any.
Are you gonna have one?
Oh,
Oh yeah, me.
You
You
gonna
have
have
a
one?
Nah.
Debut for your daughter?
Nah.
I think we.
daughter?
I think we
Okay,
kill.
man.
If we kill the tradition, it's
You
finished.
reckon that's one of the things because we're like, you know, we're trying to be passing the culture down to the next generation.
that
Are
one.
we leaving debuts?
Yeah.
I
Give
don't
it a
know,
miss.
man. I never really.
Can we at least modify the debut?
I never really
We need
agreed.
18 roses. Can't we just celebrate and just
Yeah. So
You know.
isn't that a birthday?
give your daughter a vodka or something like that?
Yeah.
Can't we
A
just
vodka.
Shut up,
just
vodka.
start there?
Just relax. Not 18 guys.
The guys one's 21, right? Is there a debut for guys?
That's the game.
We don't get
I thought there was one for
we don't have
guys.
debuts.
We don't get
bro.
none, man.
All right,
No, we get-
I must have
we
heard
get
this somewhere else.
We get either lectures or
Or
Tito's
move out already.
talking about our potential girlfriends.
Bro, you know what I got on my 18th birthday?
What?
A full-time job.
Time to pay the mortgage.
Well, can you put that wider? We need a big TV for this one. All right, so we got
We need Marvin. Marvin, we need a TV, Marvin.
Yeah,
We need
it's
your technical
kinda wild. I
expertise.
never really agreed with it.
yeah, man.
I felt weird being in the Dubai debut. In
man.
Filipino culture, a debut traditionally refers to a young woman's 18th birthday celebration, marking her entry into adulthood while also reaching legal adulthood at 18. Filipino men's debut is often associated with their 21st birthday. I told you.
So you're right.
But with less formal or no celebrations. That's wait. The term debut can also be used more generally to mean the first time someone performs or presents something
Ah,
to the public.
yeah. That term. That. But
was-
debut I don't know if the actual word debut comes from debutante, but that's the shorter version of it. That's why they call debutante.
What?
Debutante.
That's why it's called debut.
Yeah.
Debutante.
If you Google dirty debutantes, there's
I feel like,
don't
I feel like
Google
you
it.
guys are pulling my leg.
I'm not pulling any leg.
I'm
bro.
like gullible, bro. I'm like believing this.
So
I'm
so
gonna
the
look it
male
up.
debut is just
Do I have to go
hanging at
incognito
the
for this? Do I have to incognito
origin.
this?
French for
Debut as well.
debuteur.
debutio.
Debuteur.
From debut.
It's 18 guys waiting for her debut.
Waiting for debut.
She's 18 now, man. Shit.
Oh, no. Oh, disgusting, bro.
That's what the guys are thinking.
Nah,
That's what I
can't.
was.
And this is why
She's 18.
I don't want any more debuts.
See?
No,
It's
man.
true though. It's true.
Scratch that, bro.
The only time
Scratch
my
that.
daughter's gonna have debuts on her 40th birthday. Go fucking
It's time. It's time, bro. It's time. It's time. Just get out there.
Get the
Good
fuck
luck.
out of the house, man.
Good luck
I need
finding
some
40
grandkids.
guys. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck finding one after I've coddled you for too long. Now you're awkward as fuck. No one wants you.
They walk out of the house like
Oh,
this.
shit.
They're just looking around like, wow, sunlight.
It's so bright.
So bright.
Just allergic to everything.
Her immune system's like fucked.
That's messed up.
She smells a rose and gets like friggin' asthma or some shit.
A rose, I've heard of this. I need to find 18. Oh, I'm dying.
I got stung by a bee.
I haven't been immunized.
Nice.
That's just.
I just got COVID for the first time. That was great.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
was fun,
Good.
man.
That was fun
That
show.
was fun, man.
All right, man.
We got like a couple more weeks of this. Don's out of the country, so stay tuned for more fuckery.
Cheatcoders. Oh man. So, all right. Where can they find you, Natz Blazing?
Oh, I'm on Natz Blazing on Instagram. I'm on YouTube now too.
Hey, is you doing vlogs, man? He's
I'm doing vlogs. I'm doing.
yeah, you
I'm
are.
trying different bits of content. You know why? Because I got really inspired from my live show.
Hey.
I decided, I'm gonna let's do something. I might get
That's
into
cool,
gaming
man.
like Jarrell over here. I might. I don't
Pull
know.
the plug,
Let's see.
bro.
Pull the plug. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, YouTube on that. Natz Blazing on YouTube. Yeah.
We can watch, and then we got what you call it? Garcia. Where can I find you?
Oh, just see Garcia on Instagram or Incestor.com.
Don't go on that, please. You might get pinged by the FBI or some shit. I don't know.
I really want to use that as a snippet, but I can't, bro.
Insisted.
What do they call that in Japan? It's called incest, bro.
Just do it, bro.
I reckon you should, bro.
Just do it,
It's
man.
so
Funny,
funny,
bro.
fucking funny.
Who cares? Who cares?
I know it. That's not here. The moral compass is gone, bro. Our moral compass of the Cheatcoders went to Japan.
We just get shadow banned. Don comes back. What happened to our engagement?
Don comes back. He's like, "What happened to the show? We're not doing it anymore.
This year?
You're canceled." Apparently, everyone loves debuts.
We read the room wrong.
We're all having a laugh about it, and all these people are like, "Oh,
I'm so offended.
you're disrespecting the culture." Oh man, you can find me at Rap Yo Yo.
Segway King.
Where can you find the Cheatcoders?
The Cheatcoders.shop.
Shop. We're gonna get .com soon, I promise. and now, shout outs to everyone and behind the scenes as well, Jarrell, CA, and Zach.
Yeah.
You are the boys. You are the boys.
Lovely.
And shout outs to Marvin. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. And shout outs to Don. Maybe stay in Japan. If we're gonna be unhinged like this.
I don't know why you laughed at that. Shout out to Don. Fuck, I love Don, bro.
Man.
Come back.
Don's gonna be listening to this like, oh, I wonder what the guys will be saying about me this episode. Hopefully, some good compliments. Hopefully, they miss me. Oh man, shouts to Don, love you. And you now have listened to another episode of the Cheatcoders.